Reason number 33 to get a Nissan: the cold. Because winter isn't done with us yet. Good thing the 2026 Nissan Rogue was built to conquer all conditions. With intelligent all-wheel drive, standard heated front seats, heated steering wheel, and heated mirrors, you can leave the worst of winter out in the cold. Lease the 2026 Nissan Rogue S starting at 0.4% for up to 36 months. Includes a 0.5% loyalty rebate for qualifying Nissan customers. Until March 2nd on approved credit. Conditions apply. Details at Nissan.
Some wonderful news I'm seeing here on Twitter. CTV Montreal reporting that there are no new COVID-19 deaths in the province reported today, and the lowest number of new cases since March 22nd. So let's keep wearing those masks in public, keeping our distance, and keep seeing these numbers drop. Very, very encouraging news on a day when restaurants and bars that are serving food are open, when malls are open. Let's continue to do our part and keep the burden down for all of the incredible frontline workers who have helped see us through these last 110 days. Let's bring in Sid Stevens, co-founder of Sun Youth, an organization that does such wonderful work in our city. Sid, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. It's celebrating on the 25th of June, but I'm not interested in celebrating. I'm interested in helping Montrealers that are in need, and that's our number one main goal.
Well, and I think that's been your life's work, sir, and we are all in your debt for it. Tell me about when you decided to start Sun Youth, how it was to get Sun Youth off the ground.
Well, we started in 1954. That's 66 years ago, and our decision was to keep ourselves busy and occupied, not out of trouble. And we started a handwritten newspaper called the Clark Street Sun. And from the instant beginning, 66 years ago, it sprung an organization that's probably one of the tops in Montreal. I have to tell you, though, that it's been very hard on all our personnel, our staff. We've had a lot of setbacks in the past several days, several months, since the 15th of March, as a matter of fact. We had to cancel our sports and recreation program, and that's the foundation of the organization. But we're going to continue. Our football program, it looks like it'll be okay. Our hockey program and basketball, we're looking at programs to improve and be able to maintain those programs in the West Island and in the Park Extension area. But it's been difficult. Our bike patrol is functioning, and our main goal for the bike patrol is to be the eyes and ears of the police department, protect the security of people who use the parks. Aside from that, we have our bike giveaway, the annual bike giveaway. We're giving away 104 bikes. We don't want people coming to Sun Youth Organization. We're delivering to their homes. By the end of July, there's a little backlog on bike distribution. By the end of July, we should be able to have all the 104 bikes being given out to the youngsters. Plus the program that we'll be starting again in a short period, a couple of months, as a matter of fact, is with youngsters going back to school. We have our after-school program for school supplies, and we'll be starting the Christmas campaign. Of course, our concern, and everyone's concern, is the second wave that might hit us in October during our busiest period of the year. But we've lived through it before, and we'll continue to live through it again. It's the important thing.
Well, it's such important work that you guys have been doing, and as you said, it's 66 years. My math is not my strong suit, Mr. Stevens.
No, 65 years.
65. So that means you were 15.
I was 13 years of age. Earl was 9. He's the co-founder, and that's how we started the organization, and it grew from there.
How did you, or what instilled in you at such a young age that people needed help?
Keep us out of trouble and keep the cops away from us. Because we used to hang around the street a lot because we had no parks and playgrounds, and they were always chasing us away, and they threatened to arrest us a couple of times. So we started our own organization inside the schoolyard, so they couldn't protect us because we were covered by wire fences.
What did your parents say when you said you wanted to start this?
Well, they thought it was nuts. They thought it was crazy. They couldn't understand why I wanted to get involved in things of this nature, but eventually they accepted it, and we've come a long way. We helped thousands of Montrealers over the years. But I have to tell you, we can't do it alone. It's the support that we receive from the population, Montrealers in general, during the wave that we've lived through in the past several months. Over 2,500 people have donated monetary support to the organization to make sure that we are able to continue the program. We worked out where we don't ask people coming to Sun Youth to get a Christmas basket. They call for Sun Youth, and We give them an appointment, and within 24 hours, we deliver the food hamper to them. So that's a new approach we have to do, because we don't really want them coming to the organization. They don't want to have to take buses. They don't have, so we deliver to their homes. That's one of the many services we brought in. Unfortunately, our day camp, we can't function this year because we don't have facilities, but we'll continue to survive. We've been a survivor all these years, and we'll continue with the support of Montrealers. And thanks to the support of our managers, our staff, and our volunteers, they've done a tremendous job, and they deserve all the accolades.
We're in conversation with Sid Stevens, celebrating a birthday on the 25th, co-founder of the Sun Youth Organization, one of the bedrocks of our city, an organization that does so much good for so many Montrealers in need. How are you going to be celebrating your birthday this year, sir?
I'm in confinement here at the Hotel Vista, which is a very nice place on Côte St. Luc. They've taken excellent care of us since the 15th of March. Okay, they have strict rules in all these locations now that you can't just go. And I'll give you an example. I couldn't get delivery of the Gazette until 10 weeks after they lifted the part quarantine, and the Gazette was delivered to us in another newspaper. But we're managing, and hopefully within about 2 weeks I'll be back to the organization. But I'm working from home. It hasn't deterred me. I have a phone. I have access to support from all our staff, and I'm calling all our donors and keeping in touch with them, and they're calling me.
I want to know what, if people can help right now. I imagine that obviously financial donations would be greatly appreciated. Is there anything else that Sun Youth is looking for right now?
Well, the big thing is monetary support, because with the monetary support we can do a lot more. So now it's more important than ever for people to help. Not only Sun Youth, various food banks and community organizations throughout the city, all doing a great job, and they all need your help. So as far as Sun Youth is concerned, if they could donate to sunyouthorganization.com, we really would appreciate it.
Sid Stevens turns 80 this week. You've devoted your life to making our city a better place and making lives for Montrealers better. I thank you. There's not enough words to say to thank you for all you've done, but everybody listening, we greatly appreciate it. And if anybody has a couple of extra bucks, make a donation to Sun Youth in honor of Sid Stevens' birthday and all he's done for Montreal. Mr. Stevens, thank you so much for your time this morning.
My pleasure, and thanks for the airtime.
Happy birthday. That's Sid Stevens, the co-founder of Sun Youth Organization. He turns 80 this week, and Sun Youth can use your financial donation, tax receipt, of course, and we'll go to you. And I know times are tough right now, and there are a lot of charities that are in need right now. But if you have anything to give, they do a wonderful job. Their track record over the last 65 years proves it. How cool is that? That Earl LaPerle and Sid Stevens started this 65 years ago when they were just teenagers. I know, Jay, I can only imagine what you were doing at 14, 15, and I know what I was doing at 14, 15, and when I was running away from the cops, I wasn't thinking, well, here's one way to get past them. I'll start an organization.
Trying to figure out which end of my room smelled the worst. That's what I was doing at 15.
To be fair, I think that's what you're doing at 40 as well.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much, yeah.
So, I mean, come on.
Nothing's changed.
No, that's right.